Hello friends, welcome to this session. I'm going to discuss about how optimizing logistics and route planning can be done in the pharma industry. The last mile delivery is the most important thing, which is very crucial. You have to ensure that right product, right quality, right time, right price to be delivered to the customer and patient. So let's look at it, how we can discuss more details. My agenda today is introduction, data collection and analysis, demand forecasting, route optimization softwares, real-time tracking, dynamic routing, delivery time windows, cold chain management, compliance and regulatory consideration, vehicle maintenance, driver training and safety. Let's get it into the more details. The first is introduction. In pharma industry, importance of optimizing logistics is very important. This ensures the timely delivery of pharma products to the customer or the patient. Maintains the product integrity during the transportation is an essential thing. Strategies should be there for the route planning. Your efficiently route selection will minimize the delays in delivery, and that is very important from the customer or patient's point of view. Here you can adopt to the use of emerging technologies for the real-time tracking about the movement of the products or the goods actually. Steps to optimize the logistic. There are some advanced logistics softwares are there. The implementation is challenging, and training the staffs who are going to use it and how they will link up that into the actual practical logistic system is very important. So what is the importance of logistic? Importance of optimizing logistic is that it should ensure timely delivery of the pharmaceutical product and maintain product integrity. Strategies for route planning is that it should be efficiently delivered, no, the routes actually, with minimizing the transit time. Steps to optimize the logistic. It's implementing advanced logistic planning systems are there, and how they will be utilizing real-time tracking. See, today, a lot of emerging technologies along with the industrial Internet of Things are available. Adopting those into the implementation and using into the practice is important, is a challenge. So data collection and analysis. You have to gather the historical data about the delivery time, the routes, orders values, all that data can be compiled, and then that will be analyzed to identify the patterns, the movement pattern, the delivery pattern, the product size patterns, about the customer order patterns. There will be a number of things will be there, which you have to compile, you have to see. And what are the peak time delivery times are there? It could be morning, it could be afternoon, or whatever there is, that needs to be analyzed. And then what are the normal common delivery routes which are followed? Are they correct? How they can be adopted? How they can be changed? Everything needs to be considered. So this data collection and analysis is the starting point. Another thing which we should consider is about the demand forecasting. There are certain demand forecasting models are there which also needs to be incorporated, which will help you to predict the future order patterns, and their volumes, which will be more accurate data. And then that data also will be used while planning your deliveries and transportations and logistic models. So logistic planning will be basically the adjustments depends upon the demand fluctuations, seasonal variations, and all those needs to be thought about it. So finally, aim is that we should link up all these things together to achieve excellence or operational improvements actually. So implement route optimization software, which are designed specifically for the pharmaceutical logistics are there available. And those softwares really calculate the most efficient routes actually, where factors which are considered are like distance, traffic conditions, delivery windows, vehicle capacities, and some more factors will be there. But these are the few factors which you need to consider it while optimizing the systems. Once you have those systems, then the real-time tracking is essential. You may have an excellent plan, but are you working as per the plan? You need to track it out actually. So you have to monitor the locations and status of the delivery vehicles, how they are moving up and all that. Now you can do that by utilizing GPS, Global Positioning System, and IoT, that Industrial Internet of Things or Internet of Things devices that can pick up the data, send it to your cloud system. You will analyze it and see how much time is left to deliver the products and all that actually. Keep updated with the customer or the patients and all that. So that will give you the visibility of your goods or the product into the digital supply chain management. And that enables the timely adjustments to your routes, which is very important. Then comes the dynamic routing. Dynamic routing is basically you can adjust those routes in a real-time basis. No? In some cases, it may be urgency of some products in some places, or it may be that some customer locations is not available, or distributor, chemist, or anything is not available, or there is some problem, or any traffic problems. So in such cases, you must have a dynamic routing and all that. So you have to adjust those routes in a real-time basis. And considering this changing in condition, your dynamic routing can really happen it actually. So route optimization softwares will provide alternate routes or may recommend adjustments to the drivers and all, which should be really there. Then we have to also think about the delivery time window. No, you have to establish delivery time windows, linking up from the location to the distance and to the customer or the patients and all that. So coordinate with the customers to ensure the deliveries during the preferred hours. Scheduling deliveries with the healthcare facilities. Plan the deliveries during non-peak times and minimize the disruptions in the healthcare facilities. That's what is should be really thought about it. Another important functionality is required is from the pharma industry point of view is cold chain management, where you have certain products which needs to be stored at a particular atmospheric conditions, temperature, pressure, or something like that. So you have to use the temperature monitoring devices to ensure that a proper temperature control is maintained during the delivery of the products or during the transportations and all. So with your logistic vehicles or the trucks or so whatever it is, they have that particular facilities available and those monitoring temperature throughout the transit is available. Utilizing the refrigerator vehicles will keep the products intact, no, the particular product quality which is expected, and prevents the temperature excursions. Implement of the contingency plan. In case of there are any challenges or something goes wrong, then you have to address those temperature excursions also and ensure that product is maintained safety and efficacy also. Compliance and regulatory consideration. You have to have that supporting system to your regulatory consideration. Like you may have to follow a good distribution practices as per your standard operating procedures and all, and support good manufacturing practices also. Accurate record keeping during the transit is also essential to keep that thing and maintain the documentation of regulatory compliances. Vehicle maintenance is another area where regular maintenance and services are carried out to prevent any breakdowns or any delays during the transport. And predictive maintenance can also be applied over here so that your IoT sensors can detect those issues early and prevent those failures during the transport can be reduced and all that. Now, this also requires a driver training and safety. So, training for safe handling of the pharmaceutical products. You have to ensure that the drivers who are handling the goods or the products are also capable of monitoring the data, monitoring the new system, monitoring the emerging technologies, and uh, getting the data-driven decision making, or maybe ensuring that you're always connected to the back office and systems and take the necessary database decisions from them and take those actions into that. You have to adhere to the delivery protocols also. Drivers must follow that established delivery procedures, maintain the integrity and safety of the pharmaceutical products. Monitor the driver's behavior is also important. Regular check on the driver's performance, ensure compliance with the safety standard. And finally, it has to ensure that whatever safety notes or the precautions or SOPs are being designed, you have to implement them and you have to follow them, that the systems are incorporated and followed it actually. This will lead to an inventory visibility. So maintaining visibility throughout the inventory levels, it can track the inventory at distribution centers, in between monitor the stocks in warehouse, and keep the eye on the retail locations and all that will have always a real-time visibility of the products, orders, and movements. Implement automatic replenishment system. No, this has to get linked up with your inventory system. So you have to ensure that all the products are available whenever they are required, and then that reduces the stock out and overstock situations and all. So collaboration with suppliers and distributors is required, which will streamline the complete logistic process, and that will get enhanced by a good communication and coordination with the entire system. Now, since artificial intelligence based system, the data is always available in the real time. Algorithm can be built up to share that data, maybe with a possible potential disruptions and all that, and share with everyone. And that will build a good communication, will improve the all those manufacturing distribution processes to a very great extent. Sharing the data and insights helps in improving decision making and efficiency. The risk management, you have to develop a risk mitigation plans by address potential disruption, consider natural disasters, and plan for the labor strikes are there. Maintaining safety stocks, strategic locations for the stocks, managing unforeseen demand spikes, and handle delays effectively is the objective. Then there are environment considerations are also to be thought about it. Environmental impact of logistics, access the carbon footprint, which is everybody's mind actually, of current logistic operation. Identify areas where you can reduce and contribute to the high emissions actually. Eco-friendly transport options can be considered and can be developed. Consider alternate fuel vehicle. Explore the electric and hybrid transportation methods. Sustainability initiatives can be thought about it. Implement the strategies to reduce carbon emission and adopt green logistic practices. Continuous improvement is essential because you are having a regular review about the systems. You have to analyze it. You have to monitor those logistic operation. You have to evaluate route performance metrics and pinpoint if there are any inefficiencies are there in the current practices. I'm sure every system, whatever perfect you try to develop, there are always some inefficiencies, either developed because of shortages into capabilities or maybe changes due to the requirement. So that you have to identify and implement those modifications to improve and optimize the efficiencies, track the impact of implementation challenges and all. So finally, coming to the conclusion, I wanted to say that technology integration is essential to improve and utilize the advanced software for route planning, implementing real-time tracking systems. Data analysis is very important. Analyzing delivery patterns and performance. Using predictable analytics can help in achieving better demand forecasting. Compliance adherence is there. Ensuring regulatory compliance in transportation. Maintaining proper storage conditions. Continuous improvement is helpful to achieve regular reviews and optimize the routes and implement those feedback continuously from all the stakeholders. Hope I try to give you a brief idea about how you can go for implementing the logistic system with adoption of the various emerging technologies. If you need more inputs, more information, or any discussions, to call us, contact us, and all that. We are open to discuss your challenges. We are open to consider your suggestions. Feel free to share this, your contacts, your network. Thank you. Bye.